The Prophet in Islam. The determination of divine guidance for humanity. Prophethood. Almighty Allah, the Creator, Owner and Judge of the entire universe, has made man an official in this part of the eternal world that we call the world and in which we live. It gave him the power to know, think, and understand, the ability to separate good and evil, the ability to choose and use his will. He donated savings entitlements. In short, he gave him freedom and sent him to earth as his caliph. In the basic sense, there are two sides in the world, right and falsehood, which a person can choose freely. The truth side represents the way of Allah. Falsehood represents the way of Satan. Allah has sent divine messages as a guide to people so that man can find what is true, and prophets he has chosen from among himself who will show these messages to them by transmitting them and living at the same time. If a person chooses the first side, he will find peace and tranquility in the world and will achieve eternal comfort and happiness called paradise in the hereafter, which is an eternal life. But if he prefers the other way, the way of Satan, he will remain in difficulties in this world and will be punished with eternal restlessness and unhappiness called hell in the hereafter. It is called Islam for a person to use this preference given to him on the side of Allah. The Judge of the universe placed mankind in the world with this suggestion. To the first of the people, Hazrat Adam and Eve, also gave some orders about how they should live on earth. These early people did not come into the world in the darkness of ignorance. On the contrary, they were sent to the world with knowledge. They knew some facts. They had learned some of the rules of life. Their way of life was obedience to Allah, that is, Islam. They also ordered their children to be Muslim, that is, obedient to Allah. The blessing of Islam has come to man from only two sources in every era. Firstly, the word of Allah. Secondly, the prophets of Allah. May Allah's peace be upon them. Those prophets who were commissioned by Allah Ta'ala not only to spread His word, announce and explain His commandments, but also to show how they are applied and how they can be an example to others. The first prophet sent to the earth by Allah Ta'ala was Hazrat. Adam is the last prophet and Hazrat. He is Muhammad. The prophets mentioned in the noble Quran are 1 Huz Adam, A-Salam's Iki, Idris, A-Salam's Uchhaz, Noah, A-Salam's Dirt Hazehud, A-Salam's 5 hertz, Salih, A-Salam's Alta hertz, Abraham, A-Salam's 7 hertz, Ishmael, A-Salam's 8 hertz, Lot, A.S., 9 Hz, Isaac, Asa, 10 hertz, Jacob, Asa's 11 hertz, Joseph, Asa's 12 hertz, Job, Asa, 13 hertz, Shuaib, Asa's 14 hertz, Moses, Asa's 15 hertz, Aaron, Asa's 16 hertz, David, Asa's 17 hertz, Solomon, Asa's 18 hertz, Dulkifl, Asa's 19 hertz, Elijah, Asa's 20 hertz, Eliasa, Asa's 21 hertz, Jonah, As 22 hertz, Zechariah, As 23 hertz, John, As 24 hertz, Isa, As Huz Muhammad, S. Al-Wasabal. Apart from these, Hazrat